Imvona patat tree, ifuin with keen agait amen bar. Ir estel na lost, ilond na greatness shall take ite. Min anad will toll, min will nivi, evela shall prevail. Ua, huarmo, are lost.
Hey! Hello, everybody. We are the Raconteur Society, back once again to ruin your Tuesday evening. So what are we playing tonight? We are playing Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. And running that game tonight is Brad, who's down at the DM table.
Hey,
Who's hiding behind the microphone.
Hey. All right. Nothing's happening.
Okay. What's happening?
You guys had finished up. For you, did you watch anything?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So basically, you guys kind of finished up your contract.
We're rich.
And you guys killed off the bugbears and the goblins and saved the day or whatever. And
Oh my.
I want to give you some experience points.
Ah.
Oh, crap. We're at level.
No, you're not.
Thank goodness.
I already checked. Plus, you also had extra people. So,
Well,
experience points is not the same for everybody because you had leave early. So I'm gonna go with you. At 350, you can.
Just a bunch of dudes enjoying each other's company? Yes.
Yeah. And then for the rest of you, including Anastasia, which I'll give to next time, you'll have 575 added. So right now, I'm assuming you're probably going to take that big chest, the bulk of it.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys would have netted 177 gold coins. You're carrying back 1,462 silver pieces, which is like 140. 2,000.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. I can't break that fast.
I've got it all written here.
I don't.
he's the secretary.
7 gold coins.
Okay.
Well, one day, Simon. That's a promise.
1,462.
Uh-huh.
Which
Tell us.
which
We will do
when
that
you get
as well.
back, which when you get back will convert to 146.2.
Right. Yeah.
Popcorn
And
would be
copper
better.
is 2,845. That will convert whopping 20.
Half the crackers.
You
Really
got
good.
that silver
Have at it,
amulet.
Like you, so we'll eat.
I'll eat it.
That had the
We'll have
kid's
popcorn.
picture in it.
Yeah. Pearl.
Yep, that was worth 15 silver.
Oh, Simon comes over. He's got to bring snacks with him.
6 gems at 25 apiece.
Yeah, I know.
Gold. That got that one large emerald. 100 gold. Brenkis, you already grabbed the spell book.
Yeah.
So and you wrote everything down in that.
Yep.
There's a wood key, which I assume. There's the wooden key, which I assume you guys give to Tesmet.
Wooden key?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have the tapestry. There was a set of pipes. Little bone pipes.
Yeah, I got that too.
Bagpipe.
There was a short sword You also get the journal, Mike. Keep these.
He can't read.
And then also there was the paper from that Goblin Pratt, which is what that sword came from.
Oh yeah, it's
So, basically, what are you guys gonna do? Is there anything else you want to do here?
At some point, yes,
To
on the
wrap
point.
up. Head back to Woodend.
well. How would you? I'm gonna ask the leader. Ismet.
Esmit.
How would you feel about
I don't know. It's a little too soon in our relationship.
Oh, all right. Well, in that case,
Plus, I'm
Stop going to
married.
third base.
all right. Well, how about if the Lord, if the the elder of the realm over there, just say that you kind of pledge your loyalty to them. I talk to them, so they don't come over here and wipe you out.
All right, well, who's the head of the realm?
His name?
Bob,
No, actually, what was the
Lord Tumberhill.
Lord
Lord
Tumber,
Dumberhill?
Old
He was,
Tumber.
he was the lord for Harn's Keep, or whatever the hell.
The place was getting raided.
Yeah, Harn's Keep.
And
I don't know who's on third.
we can paint a beautiful picture of how you helped wipe out the bad guys, which you did.
I got no problem with that, just as long as they don't blame us for burning down that village.
Loopy Bob.
No, that's what we're gonna blame on them, and you were impressed by him.
Sure, I suppose.
So probably,
Ben's here.
Hi, Ben.
probably it's Sergeant Harden at the keep that you would probably be having any dealings with. Probably him rather than the Lord of the keep,
Either him or Captain.
because he's
Bill.
not all the way there.
Yeah.
Hey, looking at the map. Is that a tower? That looks like a tower.
Let me see it.
It looks like what the guy drew. Is that where the creepy stuff is?
Show it to me.
Have we ever been there?
Ask somebody.
Like there's an-
Is there a kiosk?
Well, it could be another edge of a castle as well.
I'll ask Tismet. Does he know?
Oh, we don't ever go that far.
Oh, never heard of a tower over there?
Nope, not really. The only tower I know is the one where the humans are at. That's about as far as Woody don't even really go that far. We just kind of been there to see the tower and get the hell out.
Right.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Maybe that tower over there is what they're talking about with the creepy
I
stuff.
don't know if it's a tower or.
Guess that's something we can
Well,
ask when we
it's-
get back.
I think we should. Yes.
Well, his future plans kind of.
Something to bear in mind after we have a good night of relaxation at the tavern in
I
town.
like what.
So you have a long rest there. You probably talk a little bit more with Tismet and Tismet. Like I say, Tismet seems to be kind of he's a little bit more cautious about you telling whoever they're there and everything like that. But he is kind of interested in the idea because he does kind of feel like he wants something more than just being a tribe.
Yeah, well,
He wants to fit in somewhere. Tismet is a lot more gung ho about it, but he's also more like, all right, we can charge taxes. That's the great way to steal money from people, and he's all about that.
He's a bureaucrat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, if you want to come along with and speak for yourselves, or want us to say something.
we got all this other stuff. We got to move people over into the new area, but yeah, I suppose probably a good idea not to tell them about this other section. So if they don't like what you say, then maybe they won't find us.
All right. So here's the deal. All right. I want you guys to not. They're gonna move into the settlement
For right now.
Right. What you need to do is because the room where they had
Look out for that one rust monster that got away.
yeah, and then on top of that, the room where the undead were, they all died at that.
Yeah, that's fish. Technically, yeah, they're done. The fire's still lit though.
I just tell them, I said, why don't you move them bones of the orbs in there? Put off an area where you can store them. Don't make them upset and they come back. Don't touch any of them dragon bones.
Gonna lollipop sticks.
You guys gotta take your long rest. You kind of deal a little bit more in that. Make your box. You box up one of those bones. And eventually, you'll probably actually spend there probably like 2 more days.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
So, and then eventually you kind of head on. Kind of make it slow, a little bit slower than you did before because now you're carrying some of this stuff around.
Yeah.
But at least you're able to carry it, so it's not like you had to get a cart or anything. It takes most of the day.
pretty fun. How we live.
Probably, I'm gonna say you probably actually take it's a little bit slower, so you actually probably camp about halfway down. Just because you're probably tired from carrying all that stuff around. So the next day you kind of continue on, and you get close to getting close to Woods End, where you know is the logging camps are first. As you're coming down the road, though, you kind of see this is probably about just in the early afternoon. And you see the road up ahead looks like it's crowded with like moving around. You see a couple of wagons, with like people. Yeah, you can see wagons. There's people getting on the wagons. Some people are like tossing like goods or like furniture and
Each
stuff
other.
like that. You can see a chair kind of fly up and someone catches it and puts it, and then another guy come climbing up and stuff. And you can hear someone kind of yelling and stuff, and you can see some other wagons kind of moving out and everything.
Hail the caravan!
The chairs just tipped over.
What the hell's going on?
They're halfling tossing.
Oh,
You're kind of further down. You can kind of keep going. Okay.
Yeah.
You kind of keep moving up. As you do, you can see like that main sort of mob. It's like there's like an argument going on. You can hear people yelling and stuff like that. And you I mean, it's not like there's like 1,000 people. I mean, there's probably maybe like 50 to 100 people, maybe.
Oh,
Somewhere around in there. Maybe less than 100, but and then basically you kind of come up and everything. You can hear someone kind of like in the middle of the crowd and like, wait, no, you can't leave. Just one more day or two. We'll find these things. Don't worry about it. But we got work to do, you know. And it's like some people are like yelling back and forth at each other, you know, like, oh, that's 2 men already, and you can't do anything about it. Stuff like that.
something weird.
Well,
happening.
Rex, let's go find out what's going on. Kind of drop my.
oof.
Stride up. And say, hail the caravan!
I pick up the box
Okay.
begrudgingly.
You kind of yell that out. No one's paying attention to you.
Maybe that wasn't the right.
I will walk over
And
to
the
someone
call.
on the street who seems to be like they know what's
Being
happening
on the road, on the outer, you want to try and push your way through, or just on the outer edges
on
there?
the outer edges. Not
Okay.
gonna do anything.
Man in the street.
And ask
Can you
them,
tell me what's going on?
Pardon me, sir. What is happening here?
He kind of looks at everything. He actually probably kind of jolts back a little bit when he sees you. They're not used to seeing dragon border king or whatever here.
excellent.
I understand.
He's like, "Where'd you come from?"
Oh, pardon me. I am Brenkis the Great. I'm a traveler with
Striper,
a group here.
Striper.
I was not meaning
No,
to
no.
alarm you. I just noticed that there seemed to be something going on here of quite importance.
Yeah, we're all shutting down. We're leaving.
For what?
Send some attacks.
Of what kind?
Or no, some sort of animal. They can't do anything about it.
Who can't?
Foreman.
Oh,
He's trying to get us to stay. We don't want to stay and die.
well, tell me more about this beast that's attacking.
I don't know anything about it. I just know 3 men are dead.
Who's your foreman?
Right there in the middle, the dwarf. You can't see him from here.
I'll push my way through.
Well, you see Brinkus pushing his way through the crowd.
I mean,
Carrying a chest while I'm doing it.
And you can see a dwarf. He's talking. He looks like he's arguing with 2 other guys. They're human, but they look maybe they're like lesser foremans, or like maybe they're like in charge, like contractor crewmen,
Right.
Union guy.
union guys. But yeah, you see him kind of arguing and everything. He's like, "Look,
Damn.
I'm just gonna listen. for a moment.
I sent word to the fort. I can't get anybody over, but we've got a couple of hunters I hired. Maybe we can hire a few more, and we can take care of this problem."
I'm Daryl.
I will
you
enter.
are in luck with the mysterious 5 are here.
Thank God.
Close to the 5.
From across the area, I'm
Actually,
assuming.
well, no, now you are 4, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
They kind of stop and look and everything. They see the two of you, and
Roll stuff.
the dwarf is like, what was that?
Sorry, good sir. We are mercenaries for a lesser part of the world.
Another box.
My name is Brenkis the Great. It's a pleasure to meet you. We hear you're having some trouble here.
Tomax.
He kind of turns. See, I told you the fort would send some people here, and you two, right? Yes,
Well,
mercenaries.
five
yes.
of us all together, yes.
Okay,
All right,
give me
Simon.
one more. He's talking to you. Give me one more moment, and I'll talk to them real quick.
I'll sit down on the chest and just
No, he's telling the other two guys.
telling the other two.
Yeah, the
Okay.
ones that he was talking to.
What was the commander of the sergeant? I was.
There's Sergeant Hardin and there's Captain Middleton back in Hards.
Yeah, the sergeant though.
Yeah, Sergeant Hardin.
See you, Simon.
Hi,
Actually,
Simon.
There's
Simon.
Simon.
gotta jump off.
Hi,
for a
Simon.
moment. Get back.
Come back soon.
Hope it's not a tall building.
Bring milk.
The dwarf kind of comes over and everything. He's like, "Are you guys for hire?"
Indeed.
He goes,
Hey, you look pretty desperate.
you kind of follow in behind
Yeah,
him.
Yeah.
actually, we are. I do know Sergeant Hardin.
He goes, "Oh, are you from the fort?"
I've been there.
Technically, yes.
I
Oh
was-
wait, are you
I
the
was
ones that
trained
went
as
out to the
soldier.
Knollwoods?
Yes, that's us.
Yes, we've just returned.
Oh,
I pull a big bag. Here, we got some dead bugbears. I hold it to the fucking rotten.
actually, yeah. You hear couple of people, oh, what the hell? You know, but then they're kind of like, they start kind of talking amongst themselves.
Asses.
A little
Like,
bit.
don't worry.
Yes, we took care of the problem.
He goes, oh well, I'm Drogar Stonehelm. I'm
Nice
the
to meet
foreman here.
Write that name down.
He goes, would you guys be interested in maybe helping us out a little bit?
Of course.
Oh,
What?
kind of in a hurry to get back.
What's going on?
Go, gosh darn it.
Oh gosh, darn it.
Darn it.
Is that a code phrase I should know?
No,
No.
what was your name again, sir?
Durgar Stonehelm.
Yeah, see his name tag. It's like this long.
Joe, gosh darn.
Actually, it's written in runes, dwarven runes, so it's even it's like two lines.
Yeah, just call me Joe. Gosh darn it. That's
Joe,
what it
gosh
is.
What seems to be the problem, my good sir?
And some sort of animal hunting the workers at night. They're coming right into camp and dragging them right out into the
Well,
woods.
the best thing you could do is not have a night shift.
No, they're not even in night shift out there. They're coming right into the camps.
Oh,
I wouldn't be looking for the ladies to come or the men's or whoever and visit for your
When was,
pleasures in the nights.
No,
you
they can
have
go
any-
into Woods Inn for that.
Oh, where?
do you have any description of the thing that's been attacking?
No idea.
Something's been attacking you?
when was the last attack?
Just last night.
Do you have the bodies?
Show us the scene.
Well, we've got what's left of them.
I'd like to look at them, please.
What about tracks? To leave tracks?
I left some, but there's all kind of muddled up and stuff. I'm not
What are
tracking.
all these people doing out here?
Well, wanting to leave because they don't want to stay anymore.
I know, but what are you
They're mining.
mining?
No, they're wood.
They're woodmen.
Lumber.
They're lumber
Lumber
people.
It's a lumber camp.
They're mining trees.
They're a lumberjack. It's okay.
I meant I went to the lab.
Not if you're at night and you get eaten.
Maybe you shouldn't wear those high heels.
Yeah.
I die at night and I work all day.
Is it Wednesday? Because they're going shopping. I mean, you can't stop them.
You're all mining, logging floggers. Where is your oomph? Where is your manhood? Well, you are going to let a mere few bits of happenings scare you off from your employment,
Oh, I
your
think it's exciting.
livelihood? Stand your ground, humans.
Roll charisma.
Would you like to stand on top of the chest?
He asked where their manhood was.
I probably did.
He
I
said they
probably
were
hopped out.
flogging themselves. I think he said insane.
That's impressive manhood.
Hey, thanks NPC for sending the stuff.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Maybe last time, so thanks, friend.
Hopefully we'll get it.
Charisma, all the 10.
All the 10. Not too bad. Durgar, when he kind of finishes, he's like, I don't have a whole lot of money to spend on this, but I've got some.
Well, we can worry about settling up later.
All right. Well, he goes back and you kind of saying your thing, and as soon as you kind of get done, Durgar goes to those other two guys, and they start kind of talking a little bit more, and then they kind of go back. It's like, all right, everyone back to the camp, and they start talking to the crowd starts kind of dissipating a little.
I'd like to have a look at these bodies, if I could, please.
Hey, can I do like a weapons thing to show them I'm a warrior?
Probably not a good idea with the crowd around right now.
Well, go ahead.
I see I killed 3 of you and didn't even try to do anything.
Probably scare them off.
I'm worse than what's attacking you.
That's right.
I've stemmed the tide. Do not
That's true.
re-appreciate.
Hey, thanks for the shirt, Chris.
Ta-da.
Durgar leads you off, basically the camp. You guys all right?
Matter of
Moving
time.
around.
Yes.
All right. I
Thanks,
think
man.
lead you back over here.
What? Excuse me.
Kind of up and around, and it looks like this is like an office area over here. It leads you here to a barn, a large barn. There's back there. Because we don't really have any place to store them, so we just kind of stashed them in here for right now.
Yeah.
How many?
I missed the button.
There's 3.
I'll
Maybe
go,
4 if you keep sneezing.
I'll go in and examine the bodies.
My tiefling secret weapon.
The sneeze of doom.
Achoo.
The infernal sneeze.
The infernal sneeze of the tiefling.
I'm not getting close to that. Oh, boy.
He's breathing too much pure air. It's messing him up.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You gotta throw some-
He's got the little brimstone inhaler. Ah.
Oh, thank
Ooh.
goodness.
You find 3 bodies. One of them is pretty much been eaten through. Especially the guts on the legs.
And for the soft stuff.
What kind of
the
creatures are they? What are they? What are they?
I don't know what they are. That's the problem.
No, I'm
The
asking,
body-
what are we
the
looking
victim.
at?
Oh,
What race or
humans,
whatever?
Humans.
Humans. Okay, thank you.
For the most part, everyone around here is human, except for
The one's been eaten through except for the legs.
yeah, or including the legs,
Sorry, my
meaty parts of the leg.
friend said most of them are humans with a few exceptions. There's a werewolf over there with the napkin. Are we going back to work?
It's back on the menu.
Are we going back to work tonight or what?
I really wish I knew what was happening with him.
That struck me so funny. Except for that guy.
Except for that
He's
guy.
new. He just started about 2 days ago.
One of them is not eaten on as much. It actually roll medicine
How about investigation?
or investigation. Yes.
What was about performance?
No. I'm like, turn him into marionettes. I'm gonna react. What happened?
Oh, I got a 16.
16. Okay.
18.
Medicine.
I got a 1. I rolled a
Okay,
natural 1.
Actually, real quick, I need to clarify a rule. So if you don't have it as a skill, can you still check on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just add whatever modifier that is.
It's just the ones that you actually have, you get to add your proficiency to.
So if it doesn't have that, then it's just a straight.
Then you
roll,
just do a normal roll. You add your ability
right.
modifier, but you do not add proficiency. Well, you're looking at a horse and you think this guy is in deep trouble.
Look at him. Oh, my God.
Oh Lord.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, no.
Why so
Quick.
long in the face?
I'm going to start giving it mouth to mouth. Don't make it. Somebody's got to help.
Oh God, he's doing the Heimlich maneuver.
It's for the other 2 of you though.
Hoof and mouth disease.
You look at the other set, like the one that was completely mauled and eaten. That was last night.
Okay.
The other 2
Ooh,
was
fresh.
on the night, basically like 2 nights before.
Ooh, not so fresh.
One of them has been eaten on and pretty much mauled, but the other one looks like it was only like nibbled on. But then you also notice stuff like its hamstrings, where like the key points of his leg have been bitten and severed,
Oh.
and then certain other areas have been
Incapacitated.
severed. And it looks like maybe he like probably like well, almost like he was tortured. in a way.
Cobras.
It's-
Goat.
all right, you solved it.
Oh no.
Yeah. You see a couple other guys come in.
Would I know what would have done? Would that
Cleaner.
okay? So the guy looks like he was kind of tortured. Would this be maybe deduced as sentient, understanding creature that's messing with it?
Kind of, maybe.
Or would it
It's
be?
kind of up to you to interpret.
I mean, do the cuts look like they're ripped or cut or
They look like they do look animal, like animal
animal
bites.
nature?
Claw marks. Make a
Intelligence
But
check.
the tortured one was
Actually, make
one of the older
another-
ones, right?
medicine check for intelligence. I think it's under.
Investigation again.
Yeah.
16 again.
22. 21. Sorry, 21.
Both of you pretty much figure out. As you kind of looking a little bit more at that one, you see there are some sections of his clothing and the skin, like something, like maybe the size of like a hand, but with claws, little claw marks, pattern, kind of gripped onto him. It looked like it was like grappling him.
You think this?
That's the-
Kind of reminds you a little bit, though. Well, you weren't there, but for these guys, it kind of reminds you a little bit of those bricks that you tentacles.
Oh, the little mushroom dudes.
No. The
No,
Gricks, the last
snakes.
ones you fought.
Oh,
The plant
with the
things.
beak.
Rock snake.
wondering if these aren't what we faced in the caverns. Last thing we faced, those damn rock snakes. If they're chopping trees down close to rock. I mean, I don't know if these things kind of.
You kind of think that over again. It's definitely not, because the claw marks, they had no claws.
I pull out the tentacle.
Hi, Shebe.
I flop it
Oh.
down around her. They the same?
Oh no, but
Yeah, they're not the same.
but the end on the sucker parts do look a little bit. The tentacle part where it grabs, they look kind of similar.
not the same.
Bro, you always carry dead animal parts around with you.
Yeah. You never know when you get.
It's how he
might be a
identifies.
wizard.
It's how he identifies things. Just scroll on by.
Hey, hey.
Hey, make sure to
Uh,
follow us on Twitch or Discord because it's our last night on TikTok, man.
So a couple other guys came in while you were talking there. You see, men's kind of burly. They look like hunters. They don't look like lumber. And then there's also a gnome, kind of with them.
Those are their gnome tossing.
He's kind of dressed up in like scale, mail armor, or studded leather armor.
Studded scale.
It's the gnome and the table who did it.
He's got like a shield on his back and a sword. He looks more kind of like a warrior or something like that. You see kind of like a pendant though hanging down from his chest. But they kind of come in and everything. And one of the bigger guys, like, Mr. Stonehelm, we went out and checked those sites. Goes, Durgar card turn and goes, oh, these are some of the men I had available that I hired to help out.
Oh, good afternoon. My name is Brenkis the Great. These are my
Oh, what my
cohorts, Darimo and Curly.
Durgar goes, the two humans are Thomas and Albert, and the gnome is Harley.
Hardly what?
Like the gnome speaks up like Harley Rumblestick.
Pleasure to meet you all.
Sounds like a biker.
What did you gather from your search of the area?
The gnome's like, looks like some large cat or something was out there.
Sure,
I'm thinking-
Probably bigger than a house cat.
Now, thinking of that and looking back at the wounds, would that make sense?
Cats have claws.
Up, Zathrus.
Large cat.
Oh, he's pondering.
Can you show us, Harley, the patients on these cat?
Sure, that's no problem.
I know.
All right.
Durgar's like, so are you gonna help us then?
Indeed.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
still
yeah.
I can give each of you 50 gold.
All right.
That's fine.
That's good to start.
I would probably offer more, but unfortunately, I don't have enough.
It's all right. On the nights that this happened, was there any situations like a full moon, new moon, anything like that?
What did you have served for dinner?
Were these?
They all had fish.
Were
We
these?
had cheese whiz.
Fish and cheese whiz.
It was a salmon
were-
mousse.
Were these the last 3 consecutive nights? Or when did these?
Well, this one was last night, or the dwarf was like, this one's last night, and the other one was 2 nights ago.
And
Both
the
of them
third?
2 nights
Yeah.
ago.
Oh, on the same night?
Now, were these people here in the camp or out and about, frolicking
No.
in the woods, just naked?
They were in the tents over.
They were in their
Uh-huh.
tents. They on the outskirts of the tents, or are they more in random?
We don't know exactly for sure. I mean, it could have been outside their tent, maybe leak or something like that. Although one of the tents, though, it does look like he got dragged out.
Dragged out.
Which tent was that?
Hardly.
These guys are
Which,
definitely pets tents.
from the tenting area, what direction were you finding these cat evidence?
To the north and
Boomerang died. Came back.
different sites.
Okay.
Have you started,
Yeah,
lumbering
probably
in a new
prowling.
location?
No, not really.
Like, found or stumbled across any ancient ruins and decided to go ahead and be a corporate capitalist pig and destroy them anyway and continue your logging and desecration of the forest?
Nope, I don't think so. And he pulls out a gem and out that thing and puts it deeper in his pocket.
All right. I was just saying that because we do have a druid here, and I wanted to get her 2
His
cents
nipples
out of the
make
way.
Diamonds.
You pay me enough, I'll ignore it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I'm just thinking of where we would start to look for this.
So what
Probably
we
in the
need,
forest.
I know what we need: feathers, a little bell, maybe some string. We'll put it all out around the edges. Play with it. Yeah, like that. Middle height. Well, I'll be able to catch them.
Actually, the hunter Albert is like, they're a good guess there. Bait them. They came once and came twice. They're probably thinking this camp is a food source.
Yes.
I got to
Just
sit
like
down.
a herd of deer.
My brother had a good
Of
idea.
course, I heard it here.
No.
Let's let's go and examine the area first before we
Yes.
make any other plans.
Gotta lay down for a few minutes. Had a good idea.
Yeah.
Weird. I think the world's gonna end.
I would get some bells.
The one Thomas, he's like, well, me and Albert are going to get something to eat. You've got this, Harley? Yeah, sure, I can take it.
Hey, were you ever a prince?
Was I what?
Ever a prince?
A prince? No, why?
I just know you're Albert. So.
I used to have a sign now.
Oh yeah, what's that?
I don't know.
Albert and what was the other
Stop.
name?
It was a
Thomas.
stop sign. Anyway,
All right, so you want to go see these sites?
yes.
Yeah.
I got the brochure right here.
I was saying, this is the barn. Over there's the office.
Well,
The sites of the cat
The
stuff.
kitchen's over
it's your
there.
turn to carry the chest, by the way.
We're just
The
over here.
iron workers over
No.
here. This is where they store some logs. Barracks.
I think
These
we're
are the
leaving
tents,
here
there's
with
the
the
more
bodies
tents
are
over
taken
there.
up.
Fine, I'll carry it.
Oh, Durgar's like,
Indeed.
if you want, I'll have a couple extra tents pitched up. You can store your goods in there.
It's fine. I'll carry it. It's fine.
Want to put it in my office?
No, thank you.
You want to carry that stuff all the way out in the woods?
I will. Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna drop this thing. I'm gonna drop in this box.
These
What's
two
in it?
books are
You got
heavy.
valuables or?
Bones.
Well, you could just ditch them here while I buy the bodies, I suppose. No one's gonna bother them.
But you never know. I'm gonna throw this tentacle in there too.
It's his dead animal fetish.
It's not a fetish. It pays good money.
I don't care what you do
I
with
don't
your
care.
off time,
Yeah.
as long as we get things done. Yeah.
Oh, wizards will pay good money to watch these things.
To watch you do what with these things?
Never mind.
Only wizards.
So
We
watch
are
me-
ready, Harley, whenever you're ready to take us out to
Alright.
the woods.
He kind of takes you out.
I appreciate
All right.
that. Bro.
He leads you up north. Goes, this was the one where they found the 2 men. Takes a while. You kind of cross basically over area that's been basically forested. And eventually you kind of get into the area where they're starting to work now, and you go just a little bit further than that, where it hasn't been touched yet. And he kind of goes over and goes, "Yeah, well, this is what it is. See down here, but there's a lot of people here messing things up with their own footprints, but you can see a few animal tracks there.
I'll take a look at him.
Roll survival. Whoever's wanting to investigate.
Ooh, nice.
13.
20 total.
I got 20 also.
13.
Wait a minute. Yeah, 20.
Well, whoever got 15 or above.
Your mom.
You can see the tracks that he's pointing it out. They do look like cat tracks, kind of like a mountain lion, but for us, a mountain lion, something like a mountain lion, but maybe a little bit bigger. You don't know exactly what animal. There are like mountain lions maybe in this area or like that, but this looks a little bit bigger than that, so you're not sure what else it could be. You see, you kind of come across a tree, and you kind of look at it, and you can see where some claw marks have gone up the tree, and kind of get the idea that maybe something was up on one of the bigger branches, kind of like maybe waiting or something like that.
An ambush. Oh, natural 20.
Really?
Yeah, plus. Look at that.
Nice.
20.
You do find where it looks like it was perched, and you can see the claw. I mean, it looked like it probably wasn't really clawing too much, but you can see claw marks just where maybe kind of not even holding on, just kind of doing that thing where like it's flexing. You know, how, like cats will flex their paws when
sheath their claws.
when they're resting. But you do see a couple
needing.
scraps of hair. It looks like got maybe caught between some bark.
Out.
Kind of get him out. Put in your little DNA analyst.
I eat
No.
'em.
It's like very thin, short black hair.
And in the
It's
goblin
got a nice.
computer.
I don't know if you can really tell with hair. It's got a nice thin. I guess most fur is
Yeah.
the same.
Silky.
Yeah.
But it's short or
It's not. Well, I guess I guess it is. It would be silky, in smooth rather than like horse, like the
Yeah.
horse tail.
Yeah.
Horse tail is coarse.
Yeah, I knew it.
Not a horse.
I rub it all over my face. Oh, yeah.
There's a horse in
This
the
is
tree
nice.
with cat ears and the little whiskers. They'll never suspect.
Oh, okay.
One was dragged here, and then the other one got attacked. Right?
I don't know. Maybe. I'm not a hunter. I
I
wouldn't know.
think it set a trap.
Could be.
Hurt that guy, got him out here to call for help when the other guy came. But I didn't eat both.
All right, so we need to put a sign up.
Yes, a goblin sign would work perfectly.
Hey, this is a trap. No one's hurt.
We'll put a fish on it so they know it's a trap.
They can
There's a
always
trap.
move to another tree.
Oh, shit. Chip.
I think our best move for this, gentleman, would be to set up camp here.
Right here?
Well, back towards the.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
better. Yeah, they said they sent up a tent for us.
We rub ourselves
Chops.
with
Oh, it's got to be fish. Cats love fish.
Oh, you're right.
Dogs like pork chops. So do I.
All right, no pork chops. Gotta go fishing.
Yeah.
We have a plan.
I don't think so.
I don't know if that's a plan.
How long you been doing this?
Just since this morning.
Just got hired too, huh?
Yeah, I was on my way eastward down the road.
Hey,
Because I was traveling that way.
which way's east?
The way you came from, probably.
All right. Well, stay for now. We killed a lot of stuff.
That's good. What'd you kill?
Bugbears.
Oh, the ones that have been raiding.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Took care of them. Hoot sweet.
I was coming this way, and they were talking about. I stopped in to talk to some of the people here at the camp, just going on, and they mentioned that, so I offered my services to Urgar.
Yeah.
So they just hired those two other hunters too.
Hopefully they'll
traveling through the woods by yourself.
suspect number one.
I take a little feather and shake it.
He's like,
Where?
All right, well, that
Where,
sounds strange.
where was the other location?
Back over this way.
Oh,
Well,
sweet.
let's go check her out.
All right, let's take a hike. Let's start walking down that way. Because there's not a whole lot over at this site, though. Just a lot of blood.
Eat. I brought bread.
now this is the guy who was dragged out.
It was the guy from last night. Yeah, he got dragged out, too. He was eaten. You kind of followed a little bit, but it doesn't take too long before you.
So are we in a sparse open land, a sparse woodland,
No, you're
Deep
in heavy
wood.
woodland.
heavy woodland? Okay.
Hey, Thomas and Albert might have a few ideas too.
Yeah.
They're actually hunters.
He
Oh,
said
yeah.
something about
All right.
making traps. He said I had a good idea, huh?
Yes, let's head back to camp and set ourselves up. Head back to camp and set ourselves up.
You kind of head back to the camp. Durgar, he points out a couple of tents.
All right.
Well, what are you guys thinking about doing? I heard Durgar said that you were on the hill.
Yeah. We killed
Yeah.
a bunch of those bugbears that are doing the raids. We killed them.
In the Goblin Horde,
But
yes.
no cats.
Well, you're in his employ. I mean, what to do?
I think our best bet is to wait it out this evening and see if there's another attack.
Oh, we should set a trap.
Yeah,
And
you
set
said something
traps.
about setting traps. What'd you have in mind for that? One thing to keep in mind: haven't attacked the goats.
Yeah, they've
Only
only
taken
attacked
humans.
people.
Maybe.
So what we need to do is chain up a child instead of a goat.
No,
All right.
We'll put a face on the goat.
I was thinking somebody could go out there and pretend they're asleep, and
Oh, I
everybody
get
else could just, when the cat comes, we kill it.
Who do we have that looks human? You're a goblin.
Maybe change out his flavors.
The teeth
If
would pass
Zathrus
off
puts
better.
on a hat,
I will.
I just had the blanket over my head.
And you could rub like.
But he might like tiefling too. Who knows?
What you need to do is go rub
So-
up on some humans. Rub all over you so you get their scent.
Well, I'm not too
So we'll
sure.
get the
Necessarily just after human. Bulk of the people here are human.
Oh, so you could have a.
And the goat- the goat will serve as
When it's
a-
only attacked
an
twice,
alarm
we don't know
bell.
exactly
You should cuddle with the goat.
for sure
See
what
which one it
likes.
attacks.
and we have the hunter's going to be keeping watch. That the goat is the early alarm bell.
It's a
We
fainting
can
goat.
just go ahead and have something to eat now. Bed down. Wait,
You're going to be bait tonight then.
I can be bait.
All right.
I'll take one of the furthest tents there. Whichever one they set up for. One that's furthest out. I'll take that.
So you guys kind of eat and then rest for a while.
yeah.
And probably how late at night do you start?
After dark.
As soon as
Yeah.
the sun goes down.
On the roof, I'm going to lay down, lay prone.
You have to lay on your
One of the
stomach, not your
corners.
back.
One of those corners. And I'll kind of shuffle between corners so I can watch like that way past the tents, and I'll kind of keep an eye this way in case.
Okay. Everybody make a perception roll.
Oh, of course.
20 total.
Ooh, 19.
17.
19.
Okay. Well, except for Harley. Harley's
course.
really entire. Actually, he's probably like.
Yeah.
You're getting to the end of your story, and he's like almost falling asleep. Like, you know, it's like, oh, that's a good story. Yeah. The rest of you, though, you hear someone scream out, and then you hear another one scream out, Thomas!
Oh, crap.
Which
crap.
direction?
Ooh.
Well, you heard Thomas
Okay.
and Albert were up here.
Immediately look over to that.
You look over there. Just make a roll, D20 roll.
6.
6. You just see Albert up there. He's now like standing up, and it looks like he's trying to pull a bow and shooting. Kind of shoots down in it.
Okay.
Initiative?
That's kind of your round.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Let's just go initiative.
All right.
Yeah, Brenkis. Brenkis the Quick.
I'm gonna. No. I'm going to storm out of the tent with the crossbow and turn towards the shouting
Okay.
and run full run.
You can see Albert up there on the roof by himself.
Right.
That's it. But you start running over there to that barracks.
Full speed is 30 is normal.
Double. Up.
60. Then free action is to give. Who's up in the tent? Is it you who's up in the tents?
Not even us yet.
Well, I did pass Zathrus, so I'll put
Yeah.
Bardic Inspiration on
He's
him.
got what's that?
Okay, no, Tomax. You're next. You're next. Sorry.
All right. I'm like, oh,
I'm sorry.
crap.
Oh, wait. Which one's Yeah, you're Tomax.
I'm Tomax.
We're twins.
I got a scar.
I know. I can't see the scar.
Brad now. I know.
I know.
It's dark.
God.
You can't see.
All right. Well, I got the
Yeah.
lantern.
I gotta put.
All right.
There you go.
Well, I'm
I
gonna
I
grab
think it's
my.
funnier that you don't.
I'm gonna grab my stuff. Whip up and like, oh, it's eating everybody. Can I, like push him a little bit and wake him up, and I'm
Okay.
gonna charge out the tent.
Kick him on the way out.
You
Wait,
charge out
totally.
of the tent.
Yeah.
kick him on the way
And
out.
I'm looking around.
You want to look
Not that one.
at perception roll.
12.
12.
And my lantern.
Okay. Lantern doesn't go out very far. Actually, kind of here. Someone kind of yelling out here.
Headed over to the shoutings.
Okay.
Actually, wait a minute. It's 14 with my proficiency.
Okay. That's good enough. You can jump down and basically you're
Like,
I almost.
Oh.
I did like parkour.
you can run it if you want, or you can do full move and an action, whatever.
I'll do a full move and an act.
Or you mean a full run?
Yeah, full
A
run.
run getting you free.
Yeah. And yeah, I'll kind of run. Do I hear that yelling?
Oh,
Him pointing that
Point
way.
there, this-
So I'm going to go between the lower two buildings because I'm assuming that's where the yelling was coming from and where he's headed. So I'm going to go between those two buildings.
Actually,
Wow. Okay.
How many feet would you say that is?
probably about 120 away.
I can move and do an action, right?
Huh?
I can move and do an
You can
action.
move into an action, but it's only like 30 feet, or you could run, which would be 60.
Well, if I ran 30 feet, that would put me within 90 feet, though, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to move 30. I can see this, that the guy's being drug off, right?
Yeah.
Going to leap.
So we can't hear where he's going.
Yeah.
It's a 90-foot range, so I'm in my range. So 32.
32. Okay.
Nice.
You cast that. I don't know what kind of special effects you would see from it, but probably like maybe a green whispering.
This spell sends creatures into.
Yeah, maybe like a whispering little vapor
Oh, yeah.
comes out and like zooms through the sky and kind of hits that area and then just kind of develops it a little bit, then dissipates.
Like a mist. That
Yeah.
would be cool.
And you see Thomas quiets for a moment, wakes back up, and he's still being dragged.
Oh,
uh,
yeah, this shock. You actually see Brenkis, like, the blood kind of leave his face, like, oh, shit.
Albert tries to make another shot. Kind of hear an arrow fly over you guys. You do kind of hear like a kind of thuds into something. And you hear.
Ow, son of a bitch.
Thomas the pincushion.
It's pretty much outdistanced. Zathrus, what do you?
I am going at a full movement. Close where I be to.
You'll be close to.
They can put me about how far away from the. critter?
Now it's probably about 150 feet, 160 feet away. Kind of chasing you. Kind of still hear Thomas kind of yelling. Roll your intelligence. For as fast as this thing can go, you can still hear Thomas kind of yelling every once in a while. It's almost like if it gets too far, the next time he yells, it's a
Playing with us.
okay. You two are still kind of running. You're actually kind of ahead now. You and Harley, you all both hear something from behind. You're yelling out.
And make out what he says.
And I'm going to shout, what?
What? Hey, we got tacos. You guys know.
Thomas owes me money. Let him go.
Okay. Roll your perception.
Roll your persuasion.
Me?
Yep.
Your persuasion.
Persuasion?
Schwarzenegger.
That's frustrating.
Persuasion.
23.
23.
Yeah.
Okay, both you and Harley, as you start running back, you see Albert on the ground. He what looks like a very large, like panther-like creature, basically standing right over top of him. Actually, you see two panthers right over top.
Oh.
Kind of like side by side. You can see just as you were kind of looking, you see Albert. He's got his short sword out, his bow's off to the ground. So when he kind of like stabs up, and he does kind of like hit it in the shoulder, and it does kind of like growl a little bit and everything. Or within close range, but would still take you around to get up.
Hughes, thanks for the liking the live.
Would I be able to?
You'd have to full run to get up there.
So if I stopped and took a shot,
You could do that. You could make a halfway and then shoot.
okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
See if I can get one.
And roll with a disadvantage.
Oh, it'd be 22.
That's with the disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because I rolled a 16 was my
You
lowest.
hit, so roll damage.
Hey.
Kick it in the face.
12.
12.
Right in the cooch.
You
Right
should
in the
kebabbed it.
pussy. Cat. That's all I'm saying. That's all
Thorn
I'm saying.
says, roll for use of eyeballs.
Harley has got his sword out, so he is just
got a
going to continue
machine
to run.
He's going to
Yeah.
throw it at him.
He's got a machine gun.
I wonder if he fell asleep.
So he just like continues up and runs up next towards it.
Don't pet it.
Albert tries to swing again, but he kind of misses. He looks like he's hurt pretty badly.
Hey, Andy.
Okay.
Bishop, thanks for being
Hey, Andy.
It kind of looks back real quick where you guys are coming from. You kind of see, you don't know what happens, but you kind of see something like maybe his front paws grab Albert and it just like digs into him or something. And then he like screams out real loud and then abruptly cuts short and his body just like flicks up in the air.
Hey!
It's with his black skin and everything. It's really kind of hard to make out.
Right.
You guys are still running after the other one.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go one more round with you.
Okay.
Guys, so roll initiative.
Ooh. 12.
Lurches out. Basically, kind of see now. It's got some other appendages,
Oh,
and it basically kind of lurches out.
it's an octopussy.
At Harley, and it looks like both of them lurch out at the same time. So it's like almost like four
Oh.
tentacles coming out of it. And Harley kind of does a little matrix thing and just kind of like moves out of the way. And he's like, oh shit!
Oh God. you
They're
know what you
agents.
He's
are.
pooping. He's pooping himself.
What are you doing?
I know too.
Can I shoot another arrow? Yeah, I'll try.
Oh, does it take a round to reload that?
I don't know. I don't
Is
have
it
it
a
written
short
down.
bow?
It's a short bow.
Yeah.
Oh, short bow. You know. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Crossbow.
So
And it actually disappears.
This is a classic.
So now there's only one there.
okay, that's
Oh.
not good.
And Harley's like now kind of sees that, and he goes ahead and attacks with his longsword.
Ah.
And he is not at disadvantage.
Okay, maybe I did a little bit.
Yeah, you did.
Yep, he swings but misses. And basically, it kind of does that like cat thing where he actually goes up in the air, but the ball's up front.
Oh yeah.
And then you can kind of see now there's like she's got like tentacles out from the side of his.
It's in with tentacles. I hate this forest.
Now go ahead and everybody.
It's not Orange Keep. It's Hentai Keep.
I know. It's like we're Japanese.
Everybody make initiative.
Those are the fry guys.
Basically, you guys start running up, and probably now,
Mad kitty.
you actually are into a forest, into the forest area, and you can actually see, Thomas is up by a tree. You can see that creature is now like, it was basically like ripping out his guts with his paw.
I don't think he made it.
Zathrus, what are you doing? You are probably about, we'll say, 60 feet away by the time you actually spot.
Okay, well, I will close 30 to get closer and wang.
16? Okay. So you actually hit it. Roll your damage. Okay, you launch an arrow and it lands into it. And then it churns immediately. And as you kind of churns around, kind of see like there was another one right behind the tree almost. So now you see two of them and they start lounging right over towards you.
Here, kitty kid.
And you can see as it coming
I have
forward,
the secret of your nature.
as it's coming forward, you too see those tentacles kind of coming off on the shoulders and
Yep.
everything. But it's coming at you with a bite.
The bite. Want some sandwiches?
Sandwich bites.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna be.
Sandwich pipes.
Oh, it kind of snaps at you, but misses.
Indoors Zathrus.
Brenkis, what are you doing?
He's great.
Where am I in this whole thing?
You're not on the map right now. He's 30 feet away from you with Zathrus and this beast.
In front of me.
Yep, in front of you.
There's another one there too.
Yes.
I'm gonna roar.
Cast invisibility
I know what I'm gonna do. Get that giant
On
squirt
myself.
bottle.
on yourself. I kind of assumed that, but back over to you
Down.
guys.
Down.
All of a sudden you see that second beast appear again. So now there's two of them again.
Yeah.
Harley swings. And he's kind of yelling, "What the hell?" He's like, now, how's this happening? And he hits. He actually hits, and you see the animal react.
Oh, set.
Xamot.
Well, I'll take
I
another
don't know yet. Thorn.
shot.
And it's that just,
Is that because of my range or because
No,
of what they're doing? Two of them.
I'm not telling you.
Oh, okay.
I'm just telling you you're at a disadvantage.
How far am I away?
You closed up, so I think you're probably like 30 feet. You could move. You'd have to pull out another weapon. But
I think I'll do that. I'll pull out that short sword that he gave me,
Okay.
pickle one.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll fling the bow, grab that out, and I will move up.
Yeah.
So I'll do that.
Oh, he bites at Harley but he gets his shield up just in time. You can see it's got these big, nice like saber tooth fangs, and they like grip right on top of the shield, and they kind of tilt it down, but it just blocks the teeth just in time and everything.
Lucky.
Ooh.
Tomax.
Well, I'm gonna pull out my sword and the shield.
Oh, you had your bow out earlier.
I have my crossbow. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm doing that.
Roll initiative.
Natural 20.
Me too.
All right, Zathrus. You're in melee range now, so
Yeah.
Now, can I just drop my bow?
it's still in action.
Okay, because old rules were that if you dropped it and pulled your weapon, you'd still be able to attack.
No, it's in action.
It's still in action too. Okay, well, I'm well,
You could, yeah.
swapping out weapons. So
Okay. You can. Oh, that's considered.
What?
Well, no, that'd be part. You can backpedal, or you could just go defensive.
go defensive.
Okay. Actually, Brenkis, you went first. Actually, sorry. Okay. You start moving around, and basically at the end of your turn, you want to get within melee range of him.
Not necessarily. I want to be within spellcasting range, about 15 feet.
Okay, that's. You start sneaking around behind him. Over by you guys.
Wow.
Well, he didn't like the bite thing, so now he flails those two tentacles at Harley.
I hope.
Hardly.
Getting slapped by beast tentacles.
It's consensual.
Not really.
It does. It kind of like
You log
feints with one tentacle. Harley like blocks it, and then it comes around to the other side, like tags him in the leg, and kind of like scratches through.
Yes,
And the ultimate bitch slap.
Oh.
Over by you guys, it will press its attack on you, but at a disadvantage. All right, so Harley steps back.
Gone fishing.
See Harley step back, and he like grabs something, that pennant that he had on around his chest, and basically he kind of points his sword out, and he kind of says something. You're not too sure, something about the twin sisters or something like that. And then all of this, you see like building up this like energy building up in his arm. And it shoots out a bright white light. They both beasts.
Oh.
I rolled to use ball of yarn as a distraction.
A kitty is still a kitty.
A kitty is still a kitty.
Yeah.
That would be actually kind of nice. Okay. And yeah, it seems to hurt it pretty good, but it's still up.
Yeah. Okay.
Max.
All right. Is this thing bigger than me?
Yeah.
I use Fury the Small.
All right. You kind of swing away at it, and whatever's going on, it's just like it just dodges you, even though like it was snapping at him. It's just like, yeah, damn fly, get out of here.
Better yet, find a box. And it says no matter what size of box, the kitty will try to sit it.
Yes.
Xamot.
Well, I have the
Fine,
short
I'm gonna
sword up.
pee.
Can I run up and attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're still at
On
a
the cat?
disadvantage.
My own
Okay.
little spray bottle.
Do I have
Bad
to
kitty.
declare Fury of the Small first?
Uh,
Do I wait till I attack, or do I have to announce that I'm doing it?
you
Feat,
can.
so I guess-
It doesn't matter. Just if you hit, it works. Okay, declare it.
18?
That worth disadvantage?
Oh, it's disadvantage.
Yep.
I forgot. No.
What's the second number you roll?
It would be 11.
No. All right.
Yep.
You barely miss it.
Okay.
Uh,
Bye, Mike. Gonna make it.
all right. The one on you guys, he shifts his attention over to you, since you were annoying him, and both those tentacled arms kind of come out.
He's gonna Andy.
Ooh, one of them will hit.
Like a noodle.
17.
7 points a damage.
Okay, looking there. Are there any trees close to where the thing is at?
There are a couple.
All right. What I want to do is I want to take a side step. Instead of being behind it, be the side of it. I want to thunder strike it into a tree.
They're cats.
Thunder strike tree into another tree.
Thunder strike the cat into a tree.
Oh, okay.
Undercat?
Now Thomas is going to be involved in this, unfortunately, but it'll keep.
Thomas is actually 30 feet away.
Oh, okay.
But these guys are in the way.
No, if I'm going sideways to it instead of behind it.
Okay. So you want to go from the side? How narrow is it?
Underweight. There it is. Holy crap! No, it is a 15-foot cube.
Thunderwave.
Yeah.
He'd already had a tree.
You kind of cast that, and basically you kind of see it does not move that far. It just kind of like moves a little bit. You do see one of them disappears though. But the other one just kind of like, it's not affected by the spell hardly at all.
They're on.
So when he hit that again, you saw again that second one disappeared. So now there's just one.
Okay.
And so Harley attacks. Back over to the other group. Zathrus.
Yes. I'm gonna. Okay, he's how far away from me now?
You're within melee.
Yeah. Okay, so my fencing foil.
And you can do a normal attack.
Normal attack. I got the 5 from his doohickey. And
You're welcome.
The bard
Yeah,
hickey.
you don't have to stick your goo in me. I'll be inspired.
25 to hit.
Okay, you kind of slash into him, does a little bit of damage.
I'll have great games.
Xamot.
I shall Zathrus you.
Okay. Swing at him with my sword.
Special shot.
And you are not at disadvantage.
Okay. Ooh.
Ooh.
It's the number I roll plus dex, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because you're using a weapon of finesse.
22.
22, roll your damage.
You'll need
You kind of hit it, and you kind of, it's a nice little blow, but I mean, it doesn't seem like you're doing too much, but you
Right.
do kind of see it does seem to be a little bit more breathing heavily,
Yeah.
and kind of like,
Doing that cat.
and it kind of actually moves away a little bit, and you see that a second one appear again.
Uh-huh.
And basically it does look exactly like the same one, and basically then it kind of lounges again at probably at you this time. And it's going to try and bite. And misses. And
A little too loud.
Tomax.
Come on, Brian, get it on. Disadvantage, right?
No disadvantage at this.
How many I hit? Fury the Small only lasted that round.
You didn't even get to use it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use it. Oh, I'm getting really angry. All right. 21 total.
21 total? Yep. So now you're going to use Fury?
Yep.
Xamot.
Me first?
Yep.
Swing at it again. Whichever one's closest to.
Yeah, because it's got the second one out.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're at disadvantage.
Whipped its second one out.
So I think that's going to be it. So 8.
8. Brenkis.
Still standing at its side, I noticed that my spell didn't affect it as I thought it would, so I'm going to chew and breath weapon the shit out of it.
Okay. What's it got to save against yours?
That one
I don't
is...
care if I'm in the forest. I cast fireball.
I don't care. I'm sorry. What did you ask again?
What's it got to save against?
8 plus con plus proficiency.
So it's okay. So what's your number?
DC's 13.
13, and it's Constitution.
That's a fireball.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, roll your damage.
Oh,
Get it?
Yeah, I actually hurt this thing.
It still automatically takes. You actually damaged it.
4.
4 points total.
Yeah, stupid dice.
All right. You blow out a flame, and it does that sort of cat thing again. It just kind of sinks down to the ground.
Yeah.
And just kind of let it singe the top of them. And
Unwhisk.
no, I'm sorry, Brenkis. What do you do?
I had a crossbow that I'm pull the trigger on.
Zathrus.
Uh-huh.
And that disappears as second one, so now you can make a normal attack.
My job is to keep the other one from showing up.
A
Yeah.
19 on the die.
Nice.
19.
Or finder.
You see its image appears
Again?
onto it again. So there's 2 of them again. And it will bite out at a mic. Ooh. Well, then he does hit. Harley's going to step back again, and he kind of does something. And this time, you see another version of him appear.
Oh,
Right beside him.
touche.
He had to install handles on his toilet because when he turns it on, it'll suck you off.
And you kind of see the other one starts to kind of like circle around a little bit.
Yeah.
Like he's trying to get like a flank or something like that. That's all he does.
Take a swing at one of them. Whichever one's closest.
Harley's close.
Okay, I'll swing at him.
Harley? Swing at Harley.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh,
you'd be at
Harley.
disadvantage.
Advantage. Oh, 20.
Really? That's your worst one?
Yeah, 14.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Go ahead, roll damage.
Better than a 1. 2.
What's better than a 1?
Yeah. So that's 6.
6.
I'm gonna.
I will tell you one thing is both of those spells that you cast were area effect spells.
So it needs to be something that affects it directly.
They're all within melee. If it's
Yeah,
120, they're all
there
within
standing.
melee
Okay,
range.
I'm not gonna do that because seem to sleep.
Okay.
I guess I
If
will
these
take
two
my
go to
turn
sleep,
to
the
drop
cat's
my
like-
crossbow and pull my longsword,
Okay.
and then give him
Give
Bardic
him,
inspiration.
Bardic inspiration.
5 points, Mike. Now that I know that you're there.
Tomax.
All right.
He
And it-
touches you kindly on the cheek.
Oh,
It's not with my hands though.
Don't touch my blue suede shoes.
oh my goodness. He touched me.
So you are at
Disadvantage.
disadvantage, I think.
It's only because I stepped
Disadvantage?
over the top of you.
Are you at disadvantage? I can't remember.
Wabos
Well, did
rubbed your head.
Somebody hit him this round?
Not this round.
Advantage because there's a new one there.
Okay.
Don't forget you can add 5 to your disadvantage.
Yep, but I'm going to. I got an 18 without your 5. I need his 5. Would that help?
That will hit. Is that your worst?
My worst one. The other one is 26.
Okay. You
With his bardic or without? Do I need it?
didn't need it.
You can't use those points on damage though.
It's not for damage. Or
Fury the Small again.
okay.
Last one.
That's your last one on that.
So I got
You got what?
8.
8.
It's great. There you go. Oh man, you touched me.
You're hurting it,
I don't know.
but it is still up.
Ah.
Back over to you guys, Xamot.
Okay. Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Oh, yeah. No. Not.
Go backwards in time. You. How do you describe your last attack?
I'm so angry. He inspires me. You're small and suck.
Okay, your description sucks, Mike, so I'm just gonna go with mine.
Well, his inspiration made me so angry. I jumped in the air.
We're not.
Okay,
We're not critical role. The better description wins.
Basically, just gonna like hack down on its head, hitting the tentacles, just hitting on top. Ah!
Okay, you like hack down on his head, then you sway off to the sides, kind of bashing the tentacles and stuff. And you come back down again on its head, and you just kind of go wild and crazy, and finally just like slumps down with you on top of it, and he's still like beating down, like I hate you.
And that's not even with a sword in his hand.
Yeah.
Omni touched me.
Yeah. So you knock it out.
Yeah.
I mean, you kill it. Not just knock it out. You kill it.
Yay!
Nice job.
So then we went to Xamot. You missed. And then it is going to attack Harley, but
That's hot.
I had to cut it off because he was talking.
he swings at Harley but misses. And Harley attacks at him, and he gets normal because it's an advantage, so he cancels out the
Oh, okay.
with that thing. Unfortunately, he's still missed. The rest of you back over here, I guess. It's gonna actually the next round, I guess.
We're out of rounds for us, aren't we?
Yeah, you're out of rounds.
That
So
was cool.
we'll stop there,
That was awesome.
and then we'll finish up next time.
Okay.
Sweet.
Alrighty.
Cool.
Hey, thank you, Brad.
Yep.
Thank you. That was fun.
All right, folks, that's it for us tonight. Thank you for tuning into the Raconteur Society. Unfortunately, again, it's our last night on TikTok, but we are streaming on Twitch, and you can catch up on anything that we're doing on our YouTube channel. Make sure you check those out and subscribe, like, share, do all that fun stuff that you do on that. And don't forget, you can find us on Linktree. All of our social medias have Linktree on them.
Yeah.
You can go to that Linktree, find out all of our places we're at, and join us there as well. Don't forget, we're going to be down at Big River Steampunk Festival this year, as well as Planet Funk Con. That's right. So check out their websites. They're linked off of our Linktree as well. What else do I need to say? Forgot. But anyway, so we are the Raconteur Society. Make sure to tune in every Tuesday night, and we'll see you all again next week.
Bye,
Good
guys.
night.
Good night, everybody.
Invona patat tree, ifuin with king a guide amen bar. Ir estel na lost, ilond na greatness shall take ite. Min anad will tul, min will nivi lost.